I'm Alec Bean.
And I'm Brady Levinson, and let's get into episode 5 of Big Boy Boomin Bets.
So, for starters, we are not talking about last week. It did not happen.
Nope, not at all. Nope.
At all.
Yep. Only this week.
Only this week, and I hate the Aggies still. So, for starters, for my lock of the week, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. Now, Kenneth Walker has been dominant all season long. It's kind of insane what he's doing considering he was hurt for 2 weeks and he came right back and acted like nothing happened at all. I mean, the guy had 103 yards in week 1 against the Broncos and a touchdown. And then against the Giants, I believe it was 7 catches. That's pretty insane to think about. The guy can do it all. He rushes for touchdowns mainly, but I'm guarantee you he'll find his way in the end zone, whether it's through the air or on the ground. So for my lock of the week, I'm taking Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown, -110.
Love to see it. I'd like to start this episode off, for me, by saying thank you to Dak Prescott, saving me getting my 1 win last week after 2 heartbreaking losses in my other 2 picks.
Only time you'll ever get praised, Dak.
Yep. So savor it, because I still am not a big Cowboys fan, but thank you for beating the Steelers. Money lines have not been my thing lately, so we're going with a spread pick for my lock of the week. Give me Falcons -6 over the Carolina Panthers at -120. I love Big Kirko. You see him doing the swag surfing after the Falcons beat the Buccaneers.
Man, I got this swag. My head touching my back.
I'm still salty about it, but it's okay. And you can't help but be happy watching that. Kirk has found a home in Atlanta. He's gotten comfortable. The Falcons look like they're going to be the team to beat in that division with Derek Carr going down. And the Panthers, yes, Andy Dalton has made them look a bit better, but this game's going to be a blowout. Let's be real. The Falcons are hot. The Panthers are not even mediocre. Give me the Falcons all day in this one. They're winning by at least 15 or 20.
I agree with that pick, as in the words of Big Kirko, I like that.
You like that? Way to go, Kirk. Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Yes, sir, Kirk.
Personally. For my upset of the week, this one's kind of an interesting pick. I'm taking Seahawks money line tonight over the 49ers at +140. I know what you're probably thinking, Alec, why are you betting twice on Thursday Night Football? I don't know, personally. And I know that the Seahawks have had some pretty rough losses this year, and they've barely squeaked by teams. But this is a team that can do anything when they put their mind to it, really. They had a gritty win against the Patriots. Still upset about that.
Me too.
They beat the Broncos, but then, they lost to the Lions and they lost to the Giants. The Lions win is a bit explainable. The Giants won, that hurts. That one hurts a lot.
Bad.
But then you look on the other side of the ball and you look at the 49ers. They have not looked the best this year. They've looked lost without Christian McCaffrey. I don't know what is happening with this team. They went from Super Bowl favorites to, are they going to make the playoffs right now? They lost to the Cardinals. They lost to the Rams. The Vikings, Sam Darnold killed them. I mean, it was only a 6-point win, but it's Sam Darnold, so he killed him. I like the Seahawks here just because that they need a bounce back week, especially after losing to the Giants. So give me the Seahawks money line over the 49ers.
Love that pick, Alec. I'll also be taking the Seahawks tonight. But for my upset of the week, my only money line pick of the week, but it's because I love this pick. Russell Wilson, Broncos country, let's ride, is gone. It is now Bo Nix, Broncos country, let's ride. Give me the Broncos money line over the Chargers at +125. I'm sticking with another hot hand here. The Broncos have looked great. They've won 3 straight games. Bo Nix looks very, very comfortable. Sean Payton finally figuring out how to get his rookie quarterback in a good spot to succeed, because we're really not talking about a lot of offensive weapons on that team. Courtland Sutton is a mediocre receiver at best. Javonte Williams is a mediocre running back at best. I don't even know who their tight ends are. But they made it work. They dropped 34 on Vegas last week. The Chargers, coming off a bye, Justin Herbert wasn't healthy last time they played. And the Chargers, they've looked shaky at best. They've had a lot of close games. They kept it close with the Chiefs as well. But I just have not liked what I've seen out of them. And the Broncos defense, you can't even get me started on the Broncos defense. Pat Surtain locking down every single guy he covers. The Chargers don't have a wide receiver one. You're telling me Quentin Johnston's their best weapon or Ladd McConkey? Come on now. Broncos all the way. This one is good. They're playing at home too. They got the home field advantage up in Mile High. Broncos all the way in this one.
Love that pick. Pat Surtain has been playing out of his mind this year. 2 picks last week, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know a couple weeks ago I said I was going to start betting with my head and not my heart. This pick, I can't explain it. I'm taking the Jets plus 110 over the Bills on Monday Night Football. And I know what you're probably thinking. Alec, that is the dumbest pick I've ever heard in my life. And yes, it might be. But the Jets, you know, they're at home. They just fired their head coach. Maybe that can solve their problems.
New play caller, too.
New play caller. And to be honest, I haven't really been impressed with the Bills this season. Josh Allen, he's been all right. I mean, they lost to the Texans on a game-winning field goal. That's a good game. They got blown out by the Ravens. They barely beat the Cardinals. And Marvin Harrison didn't even have the ball in his hands. Mm-hmm. He didn't even have the ball in his hands. Kyler Murray was saying he didn't even have to. It's not his job to get him the ball. And they still barely beat them. I don't know how to feel about this pick. I feel pretty confident right now in the Jets, hoping that they can turn it around. So with that being said, Aaron Rodgers, please do not let me down again. Again. Give me them plus 110 over the Bills.
You know what they say, go big or go home. 3 primetime picks from Alec this week. And a game that I'd like to see in primetime is going to be my wildcard pick, my game of the week, Commanders-Ravens. Give me the Commanders to go against the spread at plus 6.5 at minus 115. This is going to be an awesome game to watch. You got the best rookie quarterback in the league, one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now in Jaden Daniels, going against arguably the best quarterback in the league in Lamar Jackson. This is going to be an absolute shootout of a game. The Ravens just got into one with the Bengals. The Commanders' offense has looked spectacular. This game should be Sunday Night Football.
Great.
But no, we have Bengals-Giants. But this is going to be a great game. It's going to be a close game. Not saying the Commanders are going to win, but this is definitely a game that could be won on a last-second field goal or decided by like 4 or 5 points. Commanders going against the spread. I'm so looking forward to watching this game and seeing the Commanders go against the spread.
Jaden Daniels is him, simply put.
That's going to be all for this episode of Big Boy Boomin Bets. All of our picks, please hit for our sake and for your sake, but mostly for our sake because we really need it after last week. Yeah. But anyways, I'm Brady Levinson.
I'm Alec Bean. Remember to gamble safely, gamble responsibly, make some money this week. Hopefully we make money this week, and we'll see you next week.